Hey guys, welcome back to another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video. Today I'm using my green screen, which to me looks green. To you guys it looks invisible except for these marks right here. I'm still trying to figure it out, but I wanted to give a video out to you guys today about the Scarif Rebel Pathfinder because he's actually a little more useful than you might think. And I'm going to use him in the Mythic tier of the Empire Assault event. And I'm going to talk a little about how many Carbontes he takes, which is like 11 or something. It's crazy. But he's actually pretty useful, and I found a good place for him in the game, and I highly recommend using him in the certain parts I'm going to talk about. But with that, let's jump right into the Mythic tier. This is the team I used to beat it. It's pretty easy. You just got to get a little lucky at the beginning of the round 8. But Scarif Rebel Pathfinder, as you'll see in this gameplay, he's really good in the Phase 6 Rogue One battle mission thingy, the Rogue One mission. He thrives in that. His constant revives with buffs are super helpful for giving speed up and other buffs to your Jyn Erso led rebels. Because if they gain buffs, they also gain protections under her Zeta leadership. So that's pretty useful. He does have a ship. Now, a lot of people tell me Bistan's U-Wing is pretty useful. As you guys see in the gameplay, I mean, the target lock automatically is pretty fun. And with Admiral Akbar being like the best capital ship, it's good to use rebels under him as well as Geonosians. So that's also useful. But I don't know. I wouldn't say necessarily that he's like his ship is a top tier. I made a video about the top tier ships earlier. He didn't really make the cut for even the recommended, or he was recommended, but he wasn't in the top 5. I do admit Slave 1 was overrated, but Bistan's U-Wing was not amazing. So that was another thing that kind of Scarif Rebel Pathfinder kind of helps out with. And yeah, so as you guys can see in the Rogue One mission, I mean, usually when I have a Rogue One mission, if you guys don't auto it, I mean, if you're not confident in your team autoing the first couple tiers, that's fine, but they take so long to kill everybody anyway that it's just kind of better just to auto it just for time's sake. That's why I'm autoing this Mythic tier right here. Because it takes so freaking long for them to do anything, but they constantly gain health and buffs, so that's good. It keeps them rolling, and then the exposes with the AoE from Scarif Rebel Pathfinder's Do or Die, it just helps a lot. Getting the debuffs on the enemies, getting his taunt up because he's going to come back as long as he has a buff, and then you can heal him up or bring him back with Jyn Erso. It's just a good cycle. I really recommend looking into him at least to farm, especially if you have nobody left to farm. I'm kind of running into the point where I just need to maximize all of my territory battle missions. I came up just too short this time. I was pretty upset. The Rogue One mission was one of the two I came up short, and then the other one was the ship's mission because, Jesus, that ship's mission. The Rogue One, the problem with Rogue One is it takes like 80 years to do. So a big question I always get is whether you should run K2SO or Scarif Rebel Pathfinder on that Rogue One mission. K2SO has a good daze. And he has a random taunt, and with Jyn Erso you can revive him. Scarif Rebel Pathfinder has an AoE debuff that gives offense down and can expose enemies. In addition, whenever he dies, he gives buffs to his team, giving them more protection under Jyn Erso's lead. And if he dies without buffs, Jyn Erso can still revive him. So the big thing, I think, is using him in that Rogue One mission, using him if you can in any other element of the game that you think might be useful, aka ships. Bistan's U-Wing is pretty useful. But that's really all I've got for today's video, so subscribe to the channel for more content. I like the green screen. I'm working on it. I'm getting this fuzz out. If you guys can see the fuzz by my hands right here. I'm going to work on getting the fuzz out of the picture just so it's easier to look at, and I don't know, it's just better. So hopefully that does help make the channel better. And that man is dead, I think. Assuming I have tenacity up. So, boom! That's how you beat it. Scarif Rebel Pathfinder helped out so much with the constant revive, the taunt. It was huge. Yes! It was awesome. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.